Good day everyone, I'm Teacher May and I'm here to teach you about science. It's science time! Happy learning! Each planet has certain characteristics. You might think that a planet's distance from the Sun is mostly responsible for its characteristics. Distance is only one reason why planets differ and have their own characteristics. Other factors such as size of the planet affects how strong its gravity is. Larger planets have strong forces of gravity, holding more gases close to the planet and creating a thicker atmosphere. Today's topic is all about planets. Mercury, Venus, Earth, and Mars are the planets closest to the Sun. They are rocky in nature and are known as terrestrial or inner planets. They are also small and primarily made of rock and iron. Let's first discuss about Mercury. Mercury's surface is rocky with craters formed by meteorites. It is the planet closest to the Sun, making it extremely hot and dry. The side facing the Sun can reach a temperature as high as 430 degrees Celsius. However, the side facing away from the Sun could have temperature below freezing point at negative 180 degrees Celsius. Its atmosphere has traces of hydrogen and helium. Mercury is the smallest planet in the solar system. It is the planet closest to the Sun. It orbits very close to the Sun. It is also the fastest moving planet, whizzing round the Sun in just 88 days. Being close to the Sun, Mercury gets extremely hot. Its surface is covered in thousands of craters, making it look rather like the Moon. Mercury is difficult to observe without a telescope because of its nearness to the Sun. As Mercury orbits around the Sun, it can be seen as bright, round spot when it is on the other side of the Sun. The brightness of the Sun, however, makes it difficult to see Mercury even at this point. When Mercury is directly between the Sun and Earth, it appears as tiny black dot. Mercury is the smallest of the rocky, Earth-like planets, with a diameter of only 4,880 kilometers. It is less than half the size of the Earth. Most planets have a nearly circular orbit or path around the Sun. Mercury, however, has an oval orbit. At times, it travels as far as 70 million kilometers away from the Sun. At others, it gets as close as 46 million kilometers. As Mercury travels around the Sun, Mercury spins so slowly on its axis that a point on each surface stays in the Sun for nearly 6 Earth months at a time. With the Sun so close and shining for so long, surface temperature on Mercury soared to 430 degrees Celsius. Like the Earth and the other rocky planets, Mercury is made up of. Mercury has no weather because it has almost no atmosphere. So let's proceed to Venus. Venus is the planet whose orbit comes closest to the Earth. You often see it shining in the western sky after sunset, which is why it is known as the evening star. Venus is near twin of Earth in size, but it is a waterless world with scorching climate. Venus also is the hottest planet in the solar system. From the Earth, Venus seems to change its shape and size as time goes by. This is because it orbits closer to the Sun than Earth. When it is on the far side of the Sun, you see it as a small circle. As it moves closer to the Earth, it gets bigger, but you only see it as a part circle. Finally, it is just a thin crescent. Space probes have shown that great plains cover a Venus surface. There are two big highlands regions which can think of as continents. One is found in the north and it is called as the Ishtar Terra. The other one lies near the equator and it is called as the Aphrodite Terra. The average temperature of Venus is more than twice as hot as an oven set on high. This is because its atmosphere contains mainly carbon dioxide and heavy gas that traps heat. Over the years, it has caused the atmosphere to trap more and more heat as a greenhouse does. The cloud layers trap the heat too, making the temperature reach as a scorching 480 degrees Celsius. Venus has no moon. It has almost the same size as the Earth. That's all for now. Thank you for listening. Goodbye and God bless.